It's 7:30 and I'm in a crowded truck stop. But anyway, these are round, I don't know what you would call them. It's a animal feed product. It's like a little miniature barrel, and there's like two. Well, I should say there's four, and they're like a pallet, but it's not a pallet. It's like self-contained. There's 4 units on top and 4 units on the bottom. And the only thing I can equate it to would be like a really big pellet of animal food that's all compressed. And it's got a sweet smell. And if you've ever soaked whole wheat, real wheat, let it soak in hot water, and it's got a really nasty smell. We used to do it because we used to feed it to our chickens in a swollen form, and it smells like that. But it's got a sweet smell because I think they probably mix this stuff with molasses. And I am in Kansas. I think this is about the furthest west I've ever been. And tomorrow I'll go even further west. I think I'm going to Hutton, Oklahoma, which is near Oklahoma City. I used my steel tarp on the back, but I couldn't utilize a steel tarp on the front because the length of my steel tarps would not cover the entire product. So I had to use a steel tarp and then use a lumber tarp to fully cover the load, which is unfortunate, but it went pretty quick. The funny thing is I showed up around 3:30, and I got pretty close to this truck next to me, so I gotta hold the door, keep it from... Alright. The funny thing is that I got there at 3:30, and I could tell that the forklift drivers, the people that work there, were disappointed because they didn't hide their disappointment very well. They as soon as he saw me, I saw him looking right at me. Then he turned and said, you know, you could see him talking to his friend, saying, like, here's another one. The latest that they load is 4 o'clock, and I showed up at 3:30, so they were gonna have to load another truck. And as I was getting on my truck, he said, yeah, it's 3:35. He's telling his partner on the forklift. So anyway, I backed up to a dock, and they loaded it from a dock onto the rear of the trailer and drove onto the trailer. And they had a neat mechanism that was attached to the forklift that picked up 2 of these kind of pallet looking like things. So it was basically, let's see, if there's 8 on a bundle, so they were picking up 16 at a time and putting it right on the deck from rub rail to rub rail. Well, not quite rub rail because that's too far, but from edge right to left edge, you can just come on, set them down, grab 2 more, stacked them right on really quick. And they gave me my paperwork, and they started closing doors, and I think the whole place shut down at 4 o'clock. So I was like the last one there, securing and tarping the product. And before I had to go, I had to actually call where I'm delivering tomorrow, because it's not at a regular business. I think it's somebody's farm, which this will be interesting, I guess. I've only got like 5 hours to go. I guess I'll turn on the GPS and show you where I'm at, where I'm going. And I did 524 miles today. That's good. I didn't think I was going to get that many, but I did. And I still have 22 minutes. The way I planned my route was that, where I was going to stop tonight was, here's a Flying J, and I had time to go to...
Proceed to the highlighted route.
I had time to go to a, what's it called? a rest area if I needed to, a little bit further down the road. So I got 5 hours and 20 minutes. You can see where I'm at in Kansas, and you can see that spot was where I was going to go after this if this place was full, and it pretty much is full, but I squeezed myself in here, and you can see where I'm going, and that's about as far. Now I guess I've been farther west because I've picked up loads west of San Antonio and Austin before, so this will be about the boundary for where I'm going. And the trouble is that, okay, focus. I don't know why it decided to unfocus, but whatever. I can't, yeah, see here, tapping on the screen, yeah, it doesn't make it focus. There's 2 cameras on my phone, so it doesn't have the ability to tap on the screen to force it to focus. Here, I'll put my finger somewhere over here to make it try to focus. Anyway, that's what I'm doing tomorrow, and I'll get up about 5:30, 6. I should be there around 11:30 is what I told the gentleman, so they'll unload me, and then I've got a pre-plan, and here's the
Home. Messaging.
I guess the bad news. Let's see. I'm picking up a load tomorrow. Yeah, the 18th. And it picks up in Fletcher, Oklahoma, which is where I'm delivering to, which is kind of unique, especially in this part of the world. At Georgia Pacific, so I'm picking up lumber. And here's the bad news. It's going to Rogers, Oklahoma. So, as you could, Rogers, Arkansas. So, there's Arkansas, and I live up here. I'm going to be here, I need to go here, and I live there. So that means I'm not going home for the weekend. The only thing that would change that is if I pick up in Fletcher, because I have enough time to drive home. Oh, see, it automatically hit night mode. When the sun sets, I got it set up to automatically change. I will have enough time to drive home if there was a load going that way. But the way this looks, I won't have time tomorrow because I used 5 hours of my drive time just getting to where I need to drop off. So at the best case scenario, I'd get home on Saturday. Worst case scenario, they're not going to find a load swap for somebody to take my load and give me something that goes by the house, and then I will be stuck out for the weekend. So most likely I will be. I haven't decided where I'm going to stay. I got all weekend. This doesn't deliver until Monday at a Home Depot. And zero. Okay. The thing I like, the funny part is they say Home Depot doesn't have overnight parking, but they want you to deliver at 6 a.m. So, Okay. I just find that funny. Like, really funny. Lowe's, yeah, you can park here. Home Depot, yeah, we don't want you parking here. So, we shall see. I got, 3 days to figure it out, what I'm going to do. But that's it. Looks like I'll be stuck out for the weekend, so I'll have to find out some place to upload videos. Yeah. That's the test. Otherwise, you could be seeing this 2 weeks later. Bye.